Hello and welcome to this tutorial. I'm Kingsley from AntelloWiress. I'll be walking you through the Gwandu Project website. Okay, head on to any browser of choice in the system tray um, of your desktop screen, depending on where you placed any of your browsers. You may use Internet Explorer or Google Chrome, or as the case may be, you may also want to use Firefox. But in this demo, I'm going to be using Google Chrome or any Firefox. Let me choose Firefox anyway. So I click on the icon, the Firefox icon, head straight to the address bar on the browser, type in the web address of the Gwandu Project website, the back end of the website, which is Gwandu Consanguinity group.org.org/wp login.php. You noticed when I was typing in the web address for the back end of the Gwandu Project website, so it was already filled up in the field just because I enabled cookies on my PC. Okay, I hit the enter key from the keyboard. Here is the login page of the back end of the Gwandu Project website. So in this case, I'm assuming this is an administrator of the website with unlimited access privileges. The admin person is required to enter his or her, username and password to be able to have access to the back end of the website. So the username and password will be sent to the admin person of this Gwandu Project website to be able to go to the back end and add contents, add functionalities to the front end of the website. Now also the admin person or the administrator has the authority and the access privileges to create other users of this website. They may be editors, may be contributors to the articles, or contents that will be put on the website. All right, just like I told you earlier, because I enabled cookies on my PC, that's why these fields are pre-completed. So I click on the login button. This is the back end of the Gwandu Project website. We have two columns here, the leftmost column and the rightmost column, or the right column, the left column and the right column. So we have some menu items here, like the WordPress. WordPress is the platform that powers the website. WordPress is actually built in PHP, MySQL Server, HTML5, JavaScript, and so on and so forth. Some other interesting tools were actually used to build the platform WordPress, upon which the Gwandu Project website is built upon. But that information is for the programmer, for the engineers, not for the admin person. Well, in some cases, the admin person may also be the IT staff. So this information is self-explanatory, talking about the WordPress platform. Here is the name of the website, Gwandu Group Research Center. We can visit the site here by clicking on the visit link. This is the front end of the Gwandu Project website. So we walk back and forth between the back end and the front end of the website. So I go back to the back end. So instead of going back and forth, I think I have to just open another tab and go to the front end of the website, Gwandu Consanguinity group.org. Hit the enter key. Sorry, that's a mistake. It's supposed to be not the supposed to be .org. Okay, Okay, this is the front end of the website. Good, so I will not be going back and forth. Okay, good and fine. So here is the comment link. In some cases, you may want to enable comments on posts or pages, so you regulate or authorize comments from this link or in the link here on the leftmost part of the dashboard screen. All right, new is in a brief or shortcut where the individual may want to create posts, quick posts, media, page, logo, and so on and so forth. So the same information or menu items you have here also replicated on the left hand side of the screen. All right, I will also recommend at this point that AntelloWiress has some tutorials, WordPress based tutorials on its YouTube channel. So please find time to go through those tutorials on WordPress, the one AntelloWiress builds, so you'll be able to have good foundation to understand or grasp this tutorial. All right, now let's go to this. I'll really just be emphasizing on the tools that we need for content creation and adding some kind of settings or functionalities to the front end of the website. Here is posts. Under posts you have all the posts associated with these sites, and then we can also add new posts, we can add categories, we can add tags. Like I said earlier, the other previous videos tells us about posts, categories, tags, and other information that serve as foundation to this website, this version of the tutorial. All right, here if you click on the all posts, we see the list of posts we have so far associated with this website. Now you see the name of the post or the title of the post. Here you see the author. So the author could be an administrator, it could also be an editor or a publisher. Just a username will appear here. Then the categories here, categories as the name implies, is group of information that's different information that's similar, grouped together. It could be seen as a category. Here you have university, which means all the titles that have one or two things to do with a university will be associated with the category university. And then tags here are keywords. With mention of university, there are keywords that help individuals to search easily from Google search engine or Bing about a particular topic or title, like university category. You talk about dean, department, faculty, so on and so forth. So tags are keywords that help in the search engine optimization of the website, where visitors to the website could go to search engines and type in keywords, and there's every chance and possibility that the Gwandu Consanguinity group website link will show up. Alright, so these are listing of the posts we have here so far. So we can edit this post, we can make a quick edit, we can trash, we can view, but usually you can just go to quick edit if you want to add anything. You go to quick edit, click on edit button. So this is the editor for the post. Here you have the title of the post here, and you have the description of the post. It's Usman Danfodio University, then something about Usman Danfodio University. You can see that the set of icons or tools we have here is much more similar to what we have in Microsoft Office or Microsoft Word. So if you've been in that environment, it's just the same thing you do here. You make use of these tools to put up your content, and after you put up your content or edit your content, you can preview your changes. If you click on the preview button, it opens a new page to preview that page in real life in the front end of the website. All right, so you can close it and come back here. If it's good, you can update it. So when you update, it means you've secured it on the server. You make changes, you update. Good and fine. So here you can see that this post is associated with the category university. So that's how you associate posts to categories, so that it will be easier when you organizing your posts. You may organize them by categories, right? Okay, you have other categories displayed here, which this post can also be associated with. All right, you can as well delete the posts. If you don't want, you can add a new post. You can move this to the trash. The tags here, like I said, this is where you add your tags. Let's say we can say a student. I think student is part of university. It's a keyword, so I can add it here, right? So you see all the keywords associated or tags with this post. Here are templates. The template we have here for this post, for posts usually is right sidebar. What does that mean? If you look at this front end, if I click on any of the posts, we have posts. Maybe I go to blog. It's a post in a blog. Let's say this is a post already. Gwandu Project. So you see that the right sidebar is where you have is a template that gives us information also on the right side of the page, like recent posts, depending on the widgets you are using for the theme. You have categories like blogs, research, uncategorized. The uncategorized here means that there are posts associated with uncategorized, in the sense that those posts are not categorized, so they are not associated with any category. So we put them under, automatically they go under uncategorized. So here this is RSS feed, which Gwandu Project team subscribe to. You can see them displayed there. So this is a text, text widget, just something about Usman Danfodio University. So what am I saying? This is just the sidebar, the right sidebar. That's a template you find here, right sidebar in the post. So you can also choose to change it. You can have both sidebar, maybe left and right information on the left and right. You can even have a non sidebar templates, or even left sidebar. So whatever you want, you can do it there. So right here, discussion, you may want to allow comments, like we told you earlier. I was trying to explain to you earlier about comments. Here, if you enable this, you want individuals to leave comment. Let's see if I update it. Anything you do here, you click on the update, which means it is secured on the server. Then go to the front end, refresh this page. Okay, you can see that visitors to your website can leave comments. Okay, that's not a page, actually it's a post. Let me note that post. Usman Danfodio University is a post. Okay, let me look for that post. Usman Danfodio, search for the post. Usman Dan, oh sorry, I have to give a space. Usman Danfodio University. Right? So click on the search button. Let me say it's okay. That's a post. So that's how you search for your post, the post you have. Right here, I have it here. When I click on it, it opens the post. So this is what I was trying to explain. You have the right side widget, and also you have the comments. Because I enable comment, somebody read this and probably may leave a comment. And just leave a comment. Maybe I'm a visitor. Great job. Okay. Yeah, and I post the comment. All right. So now, before this comment would be made public, right? I have to look at the comment right here. When I come back, okay, let me see. It's a comment. Okay, click on the comment. Do I have any comment? Oh yes, I have one comment. So I may choose to approve this comment. When I select it, I may choose to approve it. or reply to the individual who sent this comment to me, because they would have left, before they even send the comment, they would have left their email address, another information that I require from them. I can also trash the comment if the comment doesn't make sense. I can unapprove it, right? I can reply to the comment, I can trash it. Okay, right, so that's all about posts. So we see categories tags associated with that. Now we go to client logo. Client logo could be partners that work with the Gwandu research team. Go to the home page, scroll down the bottom part of the home page. You see that there's our associates and our partners. So this could be our clients or associates. So these are their logos. We can set that information here under the logo. Here, client logo, we can add. So far we have 2 logos. That is the ones we have here, third fund and this. We can also add more logo by clicking here. We can edit existing ones by clicking here. If we click here, it takes us to the media library. It takes us to the page where we enter the title of the logo. Also upload an image or logo associated with the logo. Maybe Microsoft would be the company's name, and we upload a Microsoft logo as our partner from here, from our local computer. Or we go to the media library on the server. If we already have it existing there, we select it from here and then set feature image. This is just for demo purposes. We can also add link, custom link to the logo. Let's assume let's assume we have Microsoft here and we uploaded the logo. We can put Microsoft.com here as a custom link, such that when you click on this logo, which will be hyperlinked, it takes you to the associate or partner. Okay, then we come to events. So events are, as the name implies, like news events, or events, breaking news, or breakthroughs in the sciences. All these are what? Events. So I click on all events to see if we have existing events. So far, yes, of course we do. We have 2 events already created. We can edit them by clicking on the edit button, selecting which one we want to edit and edit, and do other activities on the events. Right here, we can also delete it. We can click on the delete and click trash. We put it in the trash, or we can make a bulk action delete. Select so many of them, all of them, send them to the move to trash. All of them goes at once. All right, those are just some activities that we do here. We can search for the same layout is applicable to all the WordPress post link here. Here you can search for events by dates. You can also filter, do some advanced search, especially when you have too many events and you are looking for a particular one. Okay, that is it. So we can add new event here. For instance, if I click on the new event button, I can type the title of the event, and the description goes in here, and also I can also set image for the event if I want, publish it, and that is it. The same thing also, we have templates. Do you want it to be a full page event, or right sidebar, where you have right sidebar, widgets, left, and so on and so forth. So it's basically the same layout you have in most of these links you find here. Okay, now frequently asked question has the same layout as well. We want to see if we have existing frequently asked questions. People may have questions they ask you through subscription or through your blog. They want to provide some questions and answers. This is the link that enables you to do that. Already we have one here. We have solutions to your inquiries. This is just a title. If I click on the edit button, it takes me to the page or the screen where I can edit questions and answers, anticipated possible questions that visitors will ask, and I provided answer. In this case, we have questions in blue, and then we have answers in green. The code from here is a short code that puts the divider link, the separator that separates each set of questions, and that link can be made possible through here. Go to the shortcode, click on layout, and use divider to divide a set of questions. All right, and well, we have also built or designed a user manual that will help you also to see these procedures in details. This is just a video that gives you a quick snapshot of what the back end of Gwandu Consanguinity Group website is all about. So that's how you add your frequently asked question. You can see the one we already added here. If you go to the bottom page of this, you see FAQs, click on it. Here it tells you, possible questions. Like this is a title. This is a page name. I'll show you how to put them in page. Put these FAQs event in page if you want. So you see it here, and this is the separator, the shortcode we saw earlier, separating each group of question and answers. What is consanguinity? The answer is provided here. What is the interest of the consanguinity team? The answer, just like that. So that's exactly what portfolio is all about. Then media. The media, like we saw earlier, we have the media library where we have on the server some images we've uploaded. The media, instead of just going to, we can add new media. This is database of images, not just only images, we also have videos, audios. We have here in our media library. Instead of going to the local computer, we get everything from the server. We can add new media by clicking here, go to our local computer, by clicking the select files, and then select it from our local computer, wherever we store that image or video. All right, pages. Now, pages are somewhat like posts, but the difference is that pages are contents that do not change over time. Pages like About Us is a typical example of a page that is static to some extent. About Us might change occasionally, but when you talk about blog, where you put active content, dynamic content, this could change from time to time. All right. Okay, pages have similar layout as the posts, but the difference is that pages are dynamic in nature, while the pages are static in nature, while posts are dynamic. Here we have all these pages already added. We can edit any one of them by clicking the edit button, and here we see About Us, like somewhat the same layout as a post. Your title here, and then the description area here, and the subtitle here. All the set of tools that will be used to make a good page, and also outline there. And also you have your templates which you want. You can also set feature image on the page by clicking here. You can upload header image as well. So that's it. But typically most pages, we don't need comments for pages, but people can add their comments anyway. You can add comments here. It's not public comment, but comments regarding your page. But if you want to, comments supposed to be enabled for, we can show number of columns. This actually is some other set functionalities we can effect here on this page. If we want to see comments or sidebar, or we just check and uncheck, we have them added to the page layout. Okay, we'll hide this, we don't need that anyway. Okay, then the comment, like we said, we've already seen that. The contact form that could be added on pages and post content can be built from here. But some of these like this one in particular could be done by the IT staff. Okay, I want us to concentrate more to lay emphasis on the appearance menu. The appearance menu has some menu options attached to it. Okay, and that's where we're going to spend some of our time, because the appearance section has to do with a theme, and the theme is the primary template upon which the Gwandu Project website is based upon. So, forget about the customize, the widgets, the menus, theme. Now, theme option is where I want us to pay some attention. Although we have these procedures already on the user manual that will accompany this tutorial. So click on the theme options. Here is the theme options, that is the primary template upon which this website is built upon. Here we can change, we have basic settings, we have the settings on the left, and you also have the options of any of these settings on the right. Now, basic settings, which is what we have here, we can change the color for this website. Here we are using this color, right? We can change it to green or blue, as the case may be. We can also, some of these are self-explanatory. We can enable show posted dates show posted date in posts. We want to see dates upon which posts are posted. We can do that here. Now, let's go to this icon, which is fav icon or favicon. The favicon is the small image that's associated with a particular website. Like in this case, we have a favicon that identifies the Gwandu Consanguinity website. So we can do that setting from here. We can make our web page full width instead of boxed, to say the website edges touches. It's expanded at the edges instead of being in the box format. Okay. We can also choose different background pattern here. If I take any of these, let's say I selected this pattern for the website, and then I click on the save. Every setting that is made here will be followed by the save action, so that it will take effect on the front end. So I refresh my front end page, and you can see that the pattern would have been effected on the front page, generally on the website, right? Okay, on the front page, let me see. Exactly. So this is a different pattern on the front page. Okay, you can see this pattern. So let me change it back to the status quo. And white, that is none. Click on it, none, and then we save our changes. Refresh the website again. Okay, you can see that there's the pattern, background pattern is no more there, but the normal white pattern. So basically, this is where you do all the settings for, the website, some of the settings for the website you want to see on the front page and elsewhere. Okay, here we have the header settings. The header settings telling us about this header. Here is the header settings. Okay. We are actually using this header settings because it has the social icons, search box, and the contact email. That's the one we are using on the front end, right here. Okay, we can choose to use any of these other headers. Also, we can make it sticky, enable sticky header. We can show search in header. That's what we did here. And then the logo we uploaded, how far the logo is from the menu. This is the logo, and how far it is from the main menu are all set here. Padding top in pixels, padding left, padding right, navigation padding, everything is right in there. Then the contact, the information we see here, this is actually fictitious. It's not a real number, neither is it a real email. All right, it's a HTML content, right? So we have it here. That is information we have here on the website. Okay, we go ahead to the next settings. Forget about, okay, the typography. typography is the kind of text we want to see on the header, right? What will appear on our header, we can set it here. What type of text? Is it open, sans, condensed? We can choose any text we want here. And the size of the text, header 1, header 2, header 3, header 4, so on and so forth. Right? You choose it and you see the effect here, the sample. Okay, then we choose a font for the body text. Right, now for the body text we are having here, okay, this is the body. We can do that changes here. Okay, you can change it, choose it, and give this font size. Now for the header, we can give it a header 1 text with pixel 26 normal, or uppercase or lowercase, as the case may be. We do it there. So those are the settings for the header and body text. See the body text and the header, the header area is the header, and then the body text, right? Okay, then we go to the next setting on the left. Okay, let's talk about what about the breadcrumb settings? Not really relevant. The home page settings is actually the home page. Each time you click on the home page, what you see is the home page, the very front page that loads each time the web address is keyed in the address bar. Okay, the home page here we have a layout which is slider feature. That's the one we are using. We will choose to use slider blog post. Like you can see it here, slider, which is the slider, and then we have the feature, or this feature here, right? So it's just the layout we chose to use. The welcome post could be any post we have there. You know, we have so many posts here we've already published. We can choose any one of them to be a welcome post. In this case, we are using rationale for the prevalence of consanguineous marriages. Okay, so we give that post to the number of characters of 60. I mean the title of the post, 650, sorry. And then we can have read more button to read more information about that post, or we leave it blank. Now, event section title, we give it a name, latest event. That is a section. This is event section, and this is the title, latest event. Remember, we create event, right? Brain surgery, where we create event, we can associate them here to the home page, with the home page rather. So we have number of events to post display. We have like, we can put 3 or 4 as the case may be. We want to have 1, 2. We only have 2 here, so far you can make it up to 4 or 5, depending on what you want to publish. Okay. We also have number of featured posts to show. Here we have the maximum of 4, but we chose 3. You know, what are the featured posts? Featured posts are, you know, information that we want people to know about with their images right here. Okay, featured posts. You know, these are posts associated with the featured category, and that is what we have here. So featured post 1, we chose any of the posts, and then the same thing applies to all these, and all of these posts are categorized as featured posts. All right. Okay. The read more items, what we have find here, read more. Okay, they read more, you know, because not all the contents will be here. So it's just that when you click here, you can read more about Gwandu exploratory visit, right? It should be content here. All right, let's go back to the home page, and let's go back to the front, the back end. Okay. And select the category to display as block. You know, we have so many categories here. We can select block as category and put it under the menu. That's why you see block here. This is actually a menu, a category that is placed as a menu on the main navigational bar of the website. All right, and continue. Not much ado. We go to the next settings. That is a slider image. The slider image is what we have here. We can remove it. Remember, this is a slider. So far we have just 2 images. We can put so many images here with the write-ups, the caption, description, maybe read more text. Maybe we have something we want them to read more, we put a link. That's what we have here. Read more. It's a link. You click on it, you see Professor Obembe doing an interview. You can read more. Okay, that information is set here. So that read more is a link to our post. We can put a post link here so that when you click on read more, it takes you to that link, so where you can read more details about that visitation by Professor Obembe. Alright, so we can also remove the post by clicking on the remove button. Remove the slider, the first slider, and all the information that goes with it. And also we can remove the second one. We can add more slider here and save the options after all the changes have been made. Alright, with the slider image telling us about the settings, slider settings, about the settings and the page layout for the slider. Okay, most of this information already on the user manual that gives you some detailed step-by-step approach to accomplishing any of these settings. Okay, all right, then we have the portfolio settings. This is where we set our portfolio, right? So everything here is self-explanatory. It's already on the user manual. We set the portfolio there. Let's go to the front end and look at our portfolio. Actually, here we have the section where we put the portfolio, such that when we click on it, this is the text widget. In this text widget, I'll show you that in a moment. The text widget is where we put our portfolio of FAQs and other links. Maybe events can also be here, so that when we click on the portfolio or the FAQ, it takes us to cancer breakthroughs. Here we read some information. We can read more. Okay, we get full details about this. We can also add an image here. Just that you can also add an image to this portfolio. All right, the same thing also is applicable to FAQ, and you can also access it from here, like we saw it last time. Takes us there. Okay, so that's basically where we set our portfolio settings. Like here, that portfolio setting is under the feature bar column 3. You can see that feature bar column 3. That's where we put it. See, feature bar column 3. Okay, so it's already a template item that is there. You can choose where you want the widget to appear, the widget text to appear. Okay, I will show you that in a moment. Okay, that's just a setting for the portfolio. The same thing also, the event, also the settings can be done here. The user manual is explaining more details. And then the client call to the frequently asked questions settings can also be done here as well. Okay, then we also have the call to action settings, right? That's what we have here, call to action. And we have the background color. You can set the background color, text color for this. This is the call to action. On the home page where we have like the contact us today, this is call to action, and this is a link. See biographies of the Gwandu Consanguinity research group. Click here, it takes you to a page. Assuming you have a biography for all these individuals, it takes you to that page. So what am I trying to explain here is that font size is 26. The color, text color can be set, the background color can be set. Contact us today. That's just the call to action, and then we can text align it to the center because it's already in the middle of, in the middle of the slider, beneath the slider instead. You see here in the middle. All right, then we can also read more text and just put this, that is see biographies, and put the link for that. All right, so we have the client partner logo. We've already seen that before, how we can put our associate. We say client partner logo heading. This is where you put the heading of that, and you check to enable to upload client partner logo. Click here. That's exactly what we found here earlier on the front end of the website, our associate partners, right? And the logos associated with them. All right. So we scroll down further. The social links, if we have social media, profile, we put them here. Their links. Okay, like Facebook, what is actually here is for AntelloWiress, which can be removed, and put the one for Gwandu Consanguinity group whenever they have theirs. Twitter, Google Plus, YouTube, we put all those links here, and that's what we see appears here on the header section of the website. See Twitter, see Facebook, see Google Plus. So depending on which links, which profiles the group or the team has. So these other tools are not really important. It's about the team. You can read about the team here. All right, that's it. That is it. Now, if you look at the appearance, remember we went to appearance, we just did team option. Now, if you go to widgets, click on widgets. Widgets are, some tools that we use to add functionalities to our website. Like we can go to the footer area. This is actually set by the IT staff, so I don't want to confuse the admin person. It's somehow a little bit technical. So actually, let's go to the customize, where we customize the team. The team will appear here while we are doing a live real-time customization. You can click on widget here. I want to show you how we added the important links, right? The portfolio and the FAQs. Remember, we've already developed the portfolio and the FAQs just to put them in the text widgets, such that individuals can come here and click, access them. The same thing also is applicable here where you have resources. You can see the site admin, and you go to the site, the back end, after, because I'm already logged in, that's why it's telling me to log out. You see the entries. If I log out of this, it will tell you to log in this case. Entries for RSS, the feed, comment, RSS, WordPress, about WordPress. So this can be removed anyway. So this is actually where it is being set, and the footer, footer area column 1. This is okay. Footer area column 1. I can set, we call it meta. I can remove it, right? These resources can be removed. That's where you see the title resources can be removed, or any other widget can be added there. Okay. Then footer area column 2. That's where you have the important links, because we use a text widget. Here you see important links. When you click there, you can see the important links as a title, and then the portfolio and FAQs with link attached to them. If you click on the link, you see that it is a link attached to it already. It's assuming I wanted to add another link, but it's a link attached to it. FAQs. You can add that link here. Add link. Okay, so that's exactly what we did. Okay, I'm not saving. If you finish, you can save your work, but in this case, I just wanted to show you some kind of some things. All right, here the appearance also has the appearance menu, also has a sub menu option called the appearance link also has a menu option called menu. You click on the menu. This is where you work on your menus, right? You can, all this already added. These are the pages, posts that have been created, and this is the name of the menu, the navigational menu. This is this menu we have here. So this is where we do the settings for the menu. We add menus to the navigational menu. You can see the blog, you can see careers, contact us. I can also add FAQs. I can click, select this, say add menu. Okay, and when I save it, go to the front end, refresh the page, you see that FAQ will be added here, right? In other words, we have FAQs here. We also have it in the bottom here. Okay, and just for demo purposes, I don't want to add it there, so I will remove it. FAQs, click on the page, drop down, then remove it. Okay, save the menu. So that is it. And we have associated with this tutorial user manual PDF format, and I'll give you much more detailed information about these settings. And thank you for this tutorial. Thank you for your time. I hope I've been able to walk you successfully through the Gwandu Consanguinity website. Thank you. Bye.